Last time on Thai Ties, I went out to the floating market in the south of Thailand to discover an old tradition. I went to the markets across both Chiang Mai and Bangkok, where tens of thousands of shops are found. I celebrated my father's 60th birthday before celebrating New Year's in the most crowded Bangkok you'll ever see. This time around I speak with the locals of Pattaya, Thailand to see what's in a reputation and what culture runs the city. I have a Chiang Mai / Aussie Christmas before going to the other side of the country to visit Koh Samet, where I looked into a booming nightlife. And Ron Raccoon will be with us once more to make us another terrific Thai dish. Hope you enjoy the show. Welcome to another edition of Thai Ties. This time around I'm here in the Chonburi region, specifically in Pattaya, where I'm going to be learning exactly what is in a reputation. Of course this has a reputation for being one of the more interesting nightlifes, to say the least, but it'll certainly be a lot of fun. I'm not too sure, we'll just have to wait and see. Regardless, it's a bit too loud to even hear myself think, so let's get into the story.
Pattaya! Pattaya!
Pattaya, Pattaya, this seemingly drunk Italian son. He is one of the many foreigners to call this previously irrelevant coastal town in Chonburi home. Right off the bat, let's face it, it has a reputation when it comes to sex and prostitution in Thailand. Now I normally face some fun sides of Thailand, but this is one that I really wanted to look into to gain a better perspective of where I'm from and how Pattaya ended up with such a reputation. Could it all just be hearsay? Maybe a family could still come and enjoy Thai culture here. Now on arrival I did see aspects of Thai culture, but it was nothing compared to the American influence that has been driven into the town's lifestyle. To find out more, I tried speaking with the foreigners who'd relocated either temporarily or permanently to see why they'd choose Pattaya, Thailand as their home.
Because another place not same like this. Only Pattaya nightlife and sex tourism, you know. Because here have many ladies. On the world number one, I think here.
The kebab man surely expressed his passion for the sex life, and he also found time to plug his little business too.
This is based in the town kebab. Australian people, number one kebab here. When you come to here, must eat here. Because my lamb come from Australia.
Okay, is my kebab ready?
Yeah, ready.
Okay.
Now during the Vietnam War, the American Army used Thailand as an army base just off the coastal town of Pattaya, which is now overrun by a US/Thai combination of culture. But how evident was American culture? I hit the streets to search for it. Well, I didn't see that in the floating markets. This guy here was very friendly and I swear he probably wasn't on drugs, surely not. I caught up with the Las Vegas man on his annual trip to Pattaya to gain more insight on the area.
Okay, so you must know the nightlife pretty well, eh? I mean, coming from Las Vegas, how would you compare it to the United States?
Well, Las Vegas, they call it Sin City, but Pattaya is much better for adults. So, I mean, like, there's no gambling, but there's a lot of other sin to partake in. When I first came here in 2007, but after the recession, the number of Americans dropped. And then more Russians, more Indians, Chinese, and Koreans.
What is your favorite part of Pattaya? Favorite part?
The boom boom.
What?
Boom boom? Oh, well, there are some ladies that, if they like the customer, they'll go with him or her for a good time, and the boom boom includes some type of sex.
As happy as he was, is this necessarily a good thing?
Very good, Pattaya.
Lady no good. Lady problem.
Always good to get that guy's input.
Good idea. But what else is there to do in Pattaya?
There's the go-kart track. There's the elephant preserve to save the elephants. Tiger zoo, alligator zoo. There's a beach, and there's an island called Crystal Island.
I've heard of it.
So that's good to go to.
Okay, and how often do you come here?
I go once a year.
Once a year. Okay, and you love it. You're gonna keep coming back for how long?
Rest of my life.
Yeah.
Or maybe live here.
So I was in Walking Street, Pattaya, and I just talked to this bloke from Vegas to figure out non-boom boom related things to do in Pattaya. The Ripley's Museum would be a definite first, the go-kart track, as our Vegas friend mentioned, the elephant camp to preserve the elephants, and of course, up in the mountains, another Flight of the Gibbon, which of course I fell in love with in Chiang Mai.
Pattaya is a nice place. I think it's everything is there for what tourists need. Because we are coming from Western country, and we have been working there hard, and we are tired. And when we come here, we get relaxed. And yeah, very exciting and very quiet and nice and safe. It's very safe, and we welcome, and everybody welcome, and everybody smile and talk, and it's nice.
Now, what is your favorite part of Pattaya? What do you love about it the most?
Boys Town. Yeah, I like this Boys Town and Sunni Plaza and this gay area. I'm gay actually. Yeah, I'm gay actually. I'm registered. I'm a registered partner. Because Pattaya is it's a nice place. If you want to enjoy life, I think Pattaya is one of the nice places in the world.
Well, however one wants to enjoy life really depends on how much they would love Pattaya when living in the area. There will be less US culture but more Thai ties after the break.